Welcome to my YouTube channel. Our tutorial today is on financial literacy class 101. So we are going to focus on difference between investment and business, which one is best for you. So we'll give you different dynamics and you are the one to decide. So in case you need to reach me out, this is my number for business consultation. So let us dig in financial literacy class 101, where we offer advice, financial advice. So what is a business? What is an investment? So an investment, this is a type of asset which generates income and appreciates with time. So that's an investment. What's a business? A business is where you set an operational company which is providing goods and services with an intention of making profit. So let me give a clear example of an investment and a business. So an investment, this is when somebody invests in treasury bill or treasury bond or money market fund or a unit trust. So you say they just deposit their cash there, then the cash will automatically be given for money market fund. It will be giving them 12 to 14% per annum. For treasury bill, if it is a duration for 3 months, they will be getting an interest of around 14 to 15%. If it is the treasury bill, they'll be getting like 18%, and though that has to be tax free over the next 30 years. A business, let me give a business. I'll give a business like the one for Safaricom. Safaricom is operated a business which was technology, using technology to be innovative, and that is the M-Pesa business. For M-Pesa business to operate, they had to ensure that they had to coordinate the labor, to ensure that they have compliance with the CBK day to day, being having operation strategic. They had to implement their entrepreneurship capabilities to ensure that the business is running. So another type of business is like for the bank. They normally invest in a business like maybe bringing the mobile banking. That's a business. Or the other thing business is that where somebody is offering services, and service where they're offering a service or a good to acquire profit. So a business is like any other business ya madhe wa kibanda or a matatu business. That's a clear definition of a business. So let me give what is the difference of an investment and a business. First, before we get to the investment and business, we need to know the character of a person. So there are people who are introvert. So a person who is introvert, they do not want that much pressure. They don't want that engagement. They are always comfortable with small groups. So such a person, they are mostly likely to go the investment way. Somebody who is extrovert. Extrovert is a person who is outgoing. They are comfortable with the big groups. They have no issue maybe interacting with a large number of people while making small profit. So that person is most likely to head the business way. Then there is risk averse. Risk averse, this is a person who does not like risking. So he knows this cash maybe struggle so much. So anytime you tell him that we do a certain business venture for us to make money, he is very hesitant. So this person is most likely to go the investment way. Then there is this person who is risk tolerant. They have maybe one thing, maybe they might be having resources to in case I lose that cash, I'll be able to gain it in this way, or maybe not even through that. Somebody like who is risk tolerant, they are most likely to go the business way. This is a person who sends 1 million to China to secure a luggage that is coming in Gikomba. In Gikomba, they are not sure of people whether they'll buy that product. So you see, the risk is too much. So that is the person who is risk tolerant, and that is the person we are talking about. That person who is risk tolerant, they are most likely to go the business way. So what is the difference between an investment and a business? Business are passive, and investments are passive. What do I mean passive? We said that person who puts his cash in money market fund, which is earning 12% per annum. Surely will this person will invest in Nairobi Stock Exchange, and maybe they buy shares in Safaricom. Once you buy shares in Safaricom, you buy them at 18 bob. The much you can do is to monitor the progress they are making, but you're not there you're not the one who is direct investing. So that's an investment. That's why we say it passive. And another thing is a business. A business is actively involved. So business being actively involved, this is a Madhe wa Kibanda who is operating a hotel. So every day they have to engage in procurement, and every day to hire people to bring labor to procure the food. They have to every day be able to ensure that they are okay with the regulatory compliance. Maybe they have to pay their taxes, they have to pay their licenses to the kanjo. So somebody who is operating a business, they have to be actively involved. Every day they have to keep making calls. You get it? So they have to always deal with things like market competition, and always they have to do with operation challenges. So that's a business. So once you talk about investment, the money is working for you. Money is working for you. So money working for you. If I invest in shares, I buy shares from Safaricom, or maybe I have my money in Treasury bill, the money is working for me. I'm expecting an 18%, a 16 to 18% interest per annum. So in every month, I'm expecting around 1.3% of the initial principal that I got without any stress, and it is just hitting my bank. That is why we say money is working for you. So what about a business? Business, you are working for the money. So working for the money, it means if you don't open your kibanda, if you don't open your business that day, you'll not earn. So that is why we say you are the working for. You have to work to get that money, and the day you're not working, you'll not get that money. That is why you're the one working for the money in a business setup. So again, we say that investment have low returns. So what do I mean low returns? And a business have high returns. So I'll give a clear example that we said in real estate. If you put 1 million Kenya shillings, you will be getting 10,000 rental income per month. If you put 10 million, you will be getting 100,000 rental income per month. So let me say this we want to put a situation where we are using the same amount, but one person decides to go the investment way, and the other one decides to go the business way. So we'll decide an amount of 7 million. So once I get an asset of financing, I get 7 million. Once I get the 7 million, I decide to buy a bus. A bus is a business. Then another person decides with the 7 million, they'll go the real estate way, and they'll be able to construct maybe rentals. Or let's say they'll put the money in money market fund. You put the 7 million. So money market fund 7 million, it is giving you an interest of 12% per annum. So every month you're getting 1%. So this person who has put their cash in the investment, which is money market fund, or the rental houses, they are getting 1% per month. Once they are getting 1% per month, for rental income is much lower, because rental income gets 8% per annum. That is the rental houses. For money market fund, it is getting 12% per annum. So every month, the person who has his cash in money market fund, they are getting 1%. So this 7 million, the person who invested in money market fund, they are getting 70,000 per month. Now let us go somebody who invested the 7 million in a business. If you invest 7 million in a business and buy a bus, this bus every day, once you've deducted the fuel and the SACCO fee, it is bringing you 14,000 per day. So you've deducted the cash that goes to the police, the one that goes to the SACCO, the one that goes to maintaining that bus and everything. So 14,000 per day. Let us now lower our expectations to 10,000 per day. If it is making 10,000 per day, at the end of the month, the business will have made 300,000. So you see, once you compare an investment of 7 million, once you go the investment way, money market fund, per month 70,000. In a business, it is bringing you 300,000. So that is a clear definition why we say investment has low returns and this one's high. A business has high returns, regardless whether you are working for the money. So we'll go to another example, another clear definition between clear distinction between the investment and the business. The investment has a low risk and the business has high risk, because for you to make a returns in the business, there are dynamics that will affect you. The market competition, these are the demand and supply. Then we have to say at operation challenges, how you manage your labor, the technology that you are using. Then again, the regulations, maybe Kanjo expects you to pay, the landlord expects you to pay. So that is why so let's give an example of low risk. If somebody happens to invest in rental income is an investment. How many of you know their landlord? If you know their landlord, go in comment section and ensure you leave a comment section. Most places people do not know their landlord, because landlord hajatumia rent yenye ulimwekea last month, hata haja confirm ya hii month, hata hajui kama imeingia, hajui kama date 10 imeingia. So yeye anakula ya 3 months ago. So that is why we say it's low risk. If in case somebody invests in an investment, maybe in a money market fund, your cash is insured by the trustee bank. If you lose your cash, you will still be compensated. That's an insurance. But if somebody invests in a rental income, unless the land was riparian, unless the land maybe is the rental is caught up by floods, you will meet there is no other risk. And in case for riparian land, if that person has conducted a land search, if they have a beacon certificate, if they have a title deed, if they did once when buying the agreement was done via lawyer, through all those checks, there is no way that you can buy a riparian land under all those dynamics. So that is why we say most people, once they invest in money market fund, there is low risk for rental income unless we have a flood. But let's say the 7 million bus. The 7 billion bus, if it gets an accident and maybe this person had an issue when applying his comprehensive certificate, it means the bus is gone. So sometimes the business you can meet some dynamics. Maybe market competition. Your neighbor will compete, and once they compete, you are out of market. So why we are saying a business, sometimes business are high risk. If you're in a treasury bill, the government will float a bill. Once it floats a bill, we have no market competition. If I procured the bill or the bond, the amount that I've procured, whether mine is 1 million and my neighbor's is 4,000 million, that does not affect me. But a business, if you have a hotel here and there's another one which is offering at a cheaper prices better than you, utakuwa outside, utakuwa nje ya soko. So that is why we say it is high risk. So once we are focusing on investment, there are no calls, no follow-ups. People who have their money in treasury bill, treasury bonds, and money market funds in Nairobi Stock Exchange. Safaricom has sold you the shares. The max you can do is confirm how are the shares going, but you don't keep calling them. So once in business, you need a day routine follow up. Every day you have to keep making calls. You have to do micromanagement, which is crucial in labor, in ensuring your staff members are working for they are working, they are not stealing any cash. And sometimes you meet there are so many challenges, especially accountability. If somebody is does not have systems to monitor accountability, like a supermarket has the teller who every stock that comes in is checked in, it becomes hard to put accountability, especially those people who operate in maybe a shop where you are receiving cash. So uh, that's the tutorial for today. Today tutorials I was making a conclusion between the investment and business. So before you make any decisions, you need to know which one favors for you. For the business you need to be sure that you are in charge of the market competition, you're okay with operation challenges, and you're okay with things like entrepreneur skills in operations. You get it? But an investment, once you invest things, once you make the investment and you have that cash and you're maybe risk averse, that's the way to go. So I cannot say which one is best. Depends. You have to consider the four variables, then rate yourself each under 20%. Know which one works best for you. Thank you for sticking with me. This is Financial Literacy Class 101. We always give you financial advice to ensure that all of us at one day the community will boost its financial literacy, since financial literacy is a unit that was never taught in school. In school, the school taught us to be workers, employees, and we were supposed to work in the industries of those people who came with the curriculum. So if you find yourself you have an issue with financial literacy, ensure every day you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you'll head to YouTube search browser, type at Financial Literacy Class 101, and if you're watching from any social media account, and you will get financially educated, hoping that one day you'll get your financial freedom. Thank you.
Hii kushokera.
No issue.